Okay, this is a mazes part 2 video. One of the things I found that's really helpful when you're doing mazes is to have portals. So this means you're going back and forth from one door to another. Sometimes when I've made mazes, people can easily try to go outward and try to find the way out that way. But if you have a portal, people can go back and forth and they can't guess as easily which way to go. So what do I mean by that? It might look something kind of like this. You could have a letter like A to A or B to B, and you can go back and forth between those two, but not in between the others. And when you start off here in the middle, start here, as soon as I get to this A, then I can transport back and forth between those two, or B to B, C to C. And another thing I like to do is to have some portals that you're actually not supposed to take, like D might be a decoy. So you don't actually have to go it. So people just assume they go from A to B to C, but it doesn't always have to be that way. And that can be a fun way to trick the person who's taking it. So what does that look like? Here, this is the start. You'll see this looks familiar from the other video I have on how to do mazes, the intro. But once you have these lines, and you can make them grow, going out from the centers, you just take an A or some other kind of symbol that's easy to see, and then make sure you put another one out. I like to do that right away. If I don't do it right away, I might forget that I've led to this, and then you can start to run into problems of your own. After I do that A, then I'm going to continue these other routes and end them if I want to make sure that people go A to A and take that portal. So if I end this here, I only have one opening. So like that first video again, as long as you have one opening, there is going to be a way out. So here I might go to B and have a second B somewhere else. But as another variation, I could have a third B too. And that way they can go back and forth between each of these. Which one do they go for? Oh, that's part of the fun. So a trick, portals with mazes, it's an extra bit to make it a little bit more fun. There you have it.